Final Fantasy Tactics. Oh no. Final Fantasy Tactics. Second stream. Interesting. Yeah, it looks like it doesn't care to get my audio is too low. So weird. Hi, Mastizel. Welcome. I hope that's good enough. If it's not, then haha. Maybe like that. Oh, yeah, that all sounds good. So, I'm gonna change it back to English. It's fun and all to try that, but not keeping it. Two options. We could continue. We could also take a look at this. I guess I'm kind of curious about it. I'll start it. Check this really quick. Oh, did it just crash? Holy shit. Oh no, here we go. It just launches, it relaunches itself. Fascinating. It's so loud, I'm dying. Yep, that feels bad. That feels terrible. Wow, it doesn't show up in the mixer? Here we go. It's a little bit less ear-splittingly horrifying. Wow, and it's nope, yep, there's no... Yikes, dude. Ta-da! Yeah, interesting. Well, I guess it just loads like a whole new client, so it doesn't recognize, like... Doesn't recognize it as the same window anymore. What a disaster. I wish I'd known that. It's very loud. It's for me. Oh wow, okay, I don't think I've seen this. Maybe I haven't seen this. Okay, we don't... Sorry, but we don't actually hear that much about this cutscene, I'm afraid. I don't. Okay, interesting. Inputs? 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 Sir? Thank you. You can watch this if you want. Now, the story can be told! With voice over. Well, that's where you're wrong, because this version is not going to give voiceover, which is fine. That's what they told us, what would happen. I think I will, after just playing this for a little bit, go back to my actual remake file. Or sorry, not remake, but like remaster? So this has the War of the Lions script. I talked about it last time. Not a fan of any of the subsequent scripts like the original best. I never played this. What was it? Was it on War of the Lions? It was on PSP originally? Don't know. Didn't play it. I remember thinking the cutscenes were very cool when I was younger. I think I saw like the Broth of Bean screenshot line and I was kind of like, I don't think I want to play this. I'd rather just keep playing the original. Anyway, Delete is a great guy. But what the eye sees is oftentimes a mere fragment of the truth. There was another young man. He was so pixelated. He was really pixely. Blame yourself or God is a hard line to top. Yes, it is. And as I said yesterday, I'll say it again, I'll keep saying it. The reason why lines like blame yourself or God go so hard is because the rest of the script is balanced around it. And so, like, it stands out because it's interesting and it's different. You're like, this is a guy who's getting characterized very quickly. In a cool way. It's kind of like, you know, in musicals, they're not singing all the time. They sing when it's emotionally intense. They're not always singing. It's like pacing. I think what I'm trying to say is pacing. This MF is caked up. This MF is notorious for being caked up. Him and Ashley Riot, I think, are like the Final Fantasy ass characters. There's probably other Final Fantasy ass characters. I just don't, like, haven't played anything after, like, 12. I'm sure Final Fantasy 14 has lots of ass guys. I just don't know about them. Might I ask you to share with me your name and the date of your birth? Yeah, my name is Ramza. But it's Charles. Oh no, it's Amza? Please. I'd like to put that back. Oh. Rama, the god of destruction? Have you heard of him? Okay. I'm going to make him born on October 1st. No particular reason. Yes, okay, fine, says very good emoji. Alright. Better than the original, this sorry. Superior to the remake is this cutscene. Let's watch it. Ooh, actually no, I don't like this anymore. Has this been auto-smoothed? That looks creepy. Yeah, here, Mastaza. All Evilise games should have ass guys in them. Because it's like, it's part of the setting. But then did 12 have any ass guy? I guess is Fran an ass guy, kind of? I think her ass is a little bit out. Yeah, you know, they smoothinated this. They did, it looks creepy. You know why? Because I just watched the original the other day on YouTube. No, this looks weird. This looks not great. They made it slimy. I'm really offended. Look how smooth. I hate that. Come on. You didn't need to do that. It adds nothing. Canonical asses? Yeah, there's some, you know, they may be far-flung across the Final Fantasies. Or concentrated in Evilise, as the case may be. Fran's ass is extremely out. Yeah, okay, got it. Good. Yep, then she counts. 12 counts as, I think 12 is supposed to be an Evilise game, isn't it? Am I mistaken? It's been a really long time since I played it. Anyway, if this wasn't Mega Turbo upscaled and saturatified and everything, and even though it is, I think this is, I kind of prefer it to the newer one, because it's like your imagination, it has to work more about what's happening. Like you sort of don't have context, and these guys are all in like armor, no identifiable characters. Whereas in the War of the Lions / this latest game, it's Delita's face is full out. Like, you know what he's doing. We all know why we're here. And then you have to be like, you're picking up on all these details, like, ooh, that's Geomancer armor. Like, that's an archer. Like, no. Make it mysterious. This is mysterious. 12 is equally. Okay, good. It's the only mainline one. We're not gonna. Are we gonna blame ourselves or God? I'm not familiar with this translation. I'm not sure. Kind of reminds one of, Xenogears. Yeah, nice and crunchy. Just like they intended. Not that they did intend it at the time, but... But yes, they did, though. Heed the good lady's words, you must have heard it. It's been the better part of an hour. Gafgarian, forget yourself. Sir, oh no, Sir with the E. No, I complained about it yesterday, I really don't. I think that's a little... That didn't exist. That didn't exist in 1997, okay? Sorry, this game wasn't released in 97, was it? Was it after? Mayhap allow a handful less offend. Gafgarian keeps his swagger. This is so far very similar to the most recent versions of the script, if not the same. The Father watch over you, child. Milady, the enemy is upon us. See, I can voice act. I'm providing the voices for you. We are paid for this. Time to earn our keep. Above getting... It would be ludicrous if Ramza was above getting paid to do a job. He's a mercenary. Milady reference. Ah, if only. Right then, to battle. I had thought earlier today before streaming, I was like, everyone, like, what if I released, like, a chapter of Milady's story and it was written like War of the Lions, and then I had another that was just written, like, not like that, and then I made you choose? You wouldn't pick the War of the Lions one. But maybe you would, I don't know. But it's not, I think it's not as relatable. I've spent actually kind of a lot of time thinking about this. It's kind of like it's a bit of a tightrope act. If you are doing something strictly historical, which it's not because it's Final Fantasy, but anyway, like, yeah, I guess you do have to, like, impart some flavor, right? But, like, the problem is with a modern reader, you kind of, like, you get them to relate more by using, like, plain language, or saying the word wench. That certainly makes me feel good to read. It making me laugh. Okay. I'd hate to see it. So true. This guy knows. This guy actually knows about it. Even if you know, then you know. But anyways. Yeah, but it's needless to say, I spent a long time thinking about that, because, I think, like, when I was a teen, like, so, like, 14, I think, was, like, the first time I was like, oh, I'd like to be a writer, like, I'd like to do comics, or something like that, or, like, I'd like to write narratives. The way that I wrote was a lot more like the War of the Lions script than it was just, like, a book you could read, and you could read it. So, I've spent, the better half of, like, 15 years being like, sorry, I'm actually older than that. Wait, hold on. 20? Whoa. Okay, so yeah, I spent the last 20 years kind of, like, developing past that and thinking, like, okay, I've changed as a person. I no longer am so, like, steeped in that kind of, like, I only read fantasy books and I don't listen to rap music kind of thing. And just basically, like, grown up a little bit, become more of a... I've gone to the center of the bell curve now. Thank God. Ye old fantasy writing, yeah, like... Exactly. Cauliflower says video games. Hi, Cauliflower! I just found a Christmas card. I think, yeah, right. I just found a Christmas card you sent me the other day. I found a Christmas card you sent me the other day. I think it has a beaver on it. I was like, oh, how nice. I've just been like organizing all my stuff, so thought you might like to hear that. Can I throw stone? And what is it called? Oops, it would be metal. What? Excuse me? No throw stone? I'm glad they still stick around even if unintentional. Yeah, if I get like holiday cards, I tend to like, especially if they're like unique, I'll save them. It was unique, I think. He doesn't have throw stone though. I'm like, can I undo my move? I can't. Oh. You can do it in the remake, you see. I'll just have to settle for focusing. Anyway, what else is new? This is Final Fantasy Tactics. I'm used to it. I've played this game loads of times. If you're not used to it, here it is. This is like... This is pretty faithful to the original, other than the, what do you call these? Shadow boxing? On the sides of the screen? I don't think it was... Unless I'm lying. Was it shadow box like this before? Like that gradient? I don't think it was. I just got a thing of sparkle glitter gel pens today for colorful address writing. It's a sad time for people who like to send snail mail, I'll say this. I mean, it's not really a sad time, it's just not like a best... Because international mail is so fucked now. Never played it, says yes. Okay, fine. I respect it, it seems fun. Farewell and enjoy. Thanks. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, it's a sad time for snail mail. But we gotta persevere. Yeah, keep sending mail. Off goes Josh. Yep, his ass is, like, I don't know, reading a book, probably. Putting on a smoking jacket and reading a book. Doing important work. Meanwhile, I'm up in here going behind a chemist and hitting him with a sword. I noticed there wasn't a difficulty setting on this. Wow. They want to see my stream so bad. They want to be on my stream so bad they're honking the horn out there. Can you not check the menu? You're not allowed. Yo, of course you're not allowed. Why would the game allow you to do such a thing? Crunky camera. Crunchy camera turn noise. See, this is what I was talking about yesterday. With the shield hit. He does have that skill. You know how you can tell he has that skill? Because when you select him with the cursor and check his information, he'll have the reaction skill like block or something like that. I realized something yesterday about the new version of the game. Remember I was like, what do these percentages mean? Like, I don't know what that second one means with the 3 stars. It's the Zodiac compatibility. In retrospect, that seems like it should have been, like, very obvious. But they didn't really point it out, at all. What is going on with this camera, guys? You're not on my holiday card spreadsheet that I currently use to compensate for my lack of memory. I'll bug you later to see if you want cards again. I would love a card! I moved, like, 2 or 3 times since I was last sent one, so it's no big deal. If you had my address, it's wrong. How would a bitch go about fixing the camera? How would you do that? I'm trying everything. Yeah. Why is it like this? Right? Okay, that's a start. Why is it so small? There we go. So you have to go all the way out of the menu to do camera controls. Okay, look, him. See? I could just check his status. I know how to do that. I have the muscle memory to do that. But wait, what is this? He doesn't have a reaction ability. Oh, no, because it was this guy. Or girl, excuse me. It wasn't? Hold on. How is she already dead? Alright, I'm going crazy. Is it just that if you're equipped with a shield, you can block sometimes? I guess that must be all it is, but I swear to God it was like a reaction ability of knights. I guess I'm wrong. I guess I'm just actually wrong. I'm simply fucking wrong. How much HP? 55. And how much her? 44? This is getting a little ugly. It's crazy how he doesn't have, any healing abilities. Focus, rush, and chant. I think chant works, but I sacrifice hit points to heal, to be clear. Let's just get him out of the way. They might have it as a secret passive because they're knights. I think they do. That would not surprise me in the least. She's going to explode them. Yeah, it didn't proc that time. Anyway, so I feel like, you know, in the most recent version of the game, the like super duper remastered one, I'm playing on Tactician and like I think all my units survived. I feel like the original game must be more difficult. And that might be because of the mechanics in some way. They did sort of like fix them, I think, for the new game. If they haven't, then I'm going to look like a fool saying this for the second or third time. This way. Hurry up. Try making a little less noise. I'll not take orders from you. You've quite the mouth on you, princess. I remember when I was a kid being like, God damn, he punched her. Like, I was kind of like shocked by that. I think not. If you feel wronged, blame yourself or the father. Doesn't go as hard, I'm sorry. It doesn't. Lady Ophelia! This cannot be! Delita, he lives? But why does he serve under the banner of Duke Goltana? Boom, patata, boom, patata, boom, boom, boom. Many became rogues and traitors, men donning the thief's cloak, plotting treason against the crown. It was a time of great unrest for Iblis. Murder and theft were commonplace. Many were the young adventurer and mage who stepped forward to counter this threat. Of such, the city of Garland too saw its share. No, not even a mention of little money. Oh, that's no blame yourself or God, but the father is a funny phrase due to Azumanga Daioh. Actually haven't really read or watched that much Azumanga Daioh, I don't think. A little bit. But I don't know the specific joke. What's going on in Charles and Luna Land? It's a great question, Luna. She is laying on the bed, all curled up. Whoa! Little money. That's true. That's what I call little money. She's laying on the bed. She's doing good. She's like 6 years old. Or something. Actually, wait. Not, what is the year? What year is it? Yeah, she's 6. And Callie, oh my god. What even has Callie been doing? Well, right now she's playing video games, but... Woo! Had some commission work. I've been working on some stuff behind the scenes, which I hope to debut with my collaborator later in the month. Delita, what do you suppose this is about? Sorry, I realized after saying that sounded so weird. I'm working on a concept with one of my housemates, my good friend Cece. If you know me, you will know Cece. This type of streaming is known as Callie in Response. Callie in Response. Yeah, but I get what you're trying to say. Duke Long is coming to Garland. Marquis Elmdor de Linberry. Elmdor de Linberry? This has not the sound of a state visit. We already read this. I'm going to go right straight through it. We just want to get to a point where we can save. I'm pretty convinced this is the base game. What can I say? It's about the same. It's oddly, weirdly a lot crunchier than I remember. I feel like these characters used to have a softer look, and they stood out against the background more. It's a little odd. I wonder if there's like a, if there's some kind of utility you could, oh my god, the cops are after me again. I wonder if there's some kind of utility that's, good lord. Okay, so that time it was the cops, but we also live near a fire station, so not the greatest for streaming. Anyways. I wonder if okay, first off, there might be some utility where you can, like, put a filter, like a mod, you can put, like, a filter over the game you're playing, and be like, oh, CRT filter, and, like, maybe that would make it look more like I remember. But then again, didn't it used to be different? I swear to god it was different. I don't know how or why, but I know that it was. I recently started a rando run of Final Fantasy Tactics. It looks pretty... Oh, you did a... How do you randomize a Final Fantasy Tactics run? Do you get sent to different stages? Like, say that I go to, like, Garland or whatever, or wherever they send you first, like, and then it might be some other, like, Ziklaus Desert or something. This just doesn't look right to me. I feel like the characters were more... They looked more like, blobby. And not pixely. You get what I'm saying? Like... Colors seem more saturated. That could be the effect of the CRT in my memories. This is but a squall before the storm of battle. Items, locations, skills, and jobs were randomized, but enemies, item stats, and so on could be randomized as well. That sounds fun. It sounds crazy. Okay. Ingham the Squire, Garrett the Squire, 48... Okay, Ingham's got pretty baller stats. Dawson the Chemist, Bravery, Faith... Okay, hold up. I'd like to compare her with Ingham. She's based... I don't know about the, astrological stuff in this game. I just, like, am not that familiar with it, to be honest with you. I know that certain signs are good and certain signs are bad and certain compatibilities are good or bad. That's all I really know, though. We definitely want a chemist here, and we'll take... Shit, we'll just take... Honestly, we'll be fucking taking anyone. She is a good contender for, like, maybe changing her class to something more... spiritual, like mage. Because her faith is so high on her side. I fell out of it because after about 5 hours, the only source of healing I had was chakra and the monk revive skill. Wow, that's rough. That's rough. By the way, friends, you can let me know if something about the audio setup is bad. I say it every stream. It's still true this stream. This guy is cartoonishly evil, like, I was thinking about it in the car earlier. I love it. Alright, lads! Because the whole point of the narrative is that, like, oh, these people are, like, they're struggling and, like, class problems, and then, like, he comes out and he's, like, a walking, talking stereotype, like, oi, governor, I'll cut your fucking neck! Okay, audio sounds great, audio sounds good. If I, like, yell or say a loud noise... and the mic gets fucked up, let me know. I don't think I can fix it right away, but I'll just fix my plugins later to accommodate for that. Don't be leaving no squealers behind. This might be biased by Ramza's recollections of the time. Well, yeah, I mean, he could also be like, yeah, when I was young, these guys seemed cartoonishly evil to me. Oi, bruv, time to give him the old daughter neck twist. I mean, that's literally how he sounds. I just don't... I feel like there was more within the pixel art. I feel like there was more, like, shading or something? Like, I am probably just misremembering it terribly, is my guess. Or just that, like, you know, I didn't play, you know, I really did play this on a CRT, and so it looked a different way on it. I should have put Ramza more towards guys who matter. But the whole conceit of Final Fantasy Tactics is that you, at least the original version, is you didn't get to see the map. To, like, decide where to put your guys, really. You just got, like, very limited information. Hold on. Are you actually attacking? Should have used, like, a Squire knockback skill on her. Did you ever play that PSP version? I did not play War of the Lions, no. I didn't have a PSP.
I am not a baby.
Highborn Moppets is still Moppets. On actual PS1, there'd be a lot of dithering on the textures. That's what I'm saying. I feel like there'd be more dithering. These look unnaturally crisp to my eye. The portraits look pretty much right. Ramza... He's probably not gonna be able to do anything good, is my guess. You could chant. Good luck, Delita. Wait, isn't that not what I wanted to do? I gave him... He had full HP and I sacrificed HP to give him no HP. Well, that's alright. Here, time for my chemist to get some JP. I just don't like... I'm not familiar with, like, the updated terms. This is ludicrous. This is so wasteful. Not only that, sometimes the starting loadout screen will outright lie about where Ramza is. Really? That I didn't know. What is re-equip? It's just something you can do? Okay, there's a unit back here. Although he is far away. He does exist. Now, where could I go? Right there? The sky gradient looks really smooth, too. They're probably emulating the game with 24-bit colors instead of dithering. Re-equip used to be called equip change. Oh, there you go. That does help. I mean, it doesn't really... It's not, like, a huge deal or whatever. Like, this is fine, but... I guess I would have thought that they would have thought of that, you know? But it's okay. Life's short. I can't spend all my time complaining because I'm a 90s kid. Will not be able to reach her there, most likely. Right? Surely not. And what are your skills, sir? Rush only. Okay. Just, do that. About Ramza, yeah, they like repositioning him well beyond the boundaries of everyone, so he's like 3 squares closer because he moves in the scene before battle. Oh. Yeah, I can remember some scenes like what you're talking about where that happens. Oh my god. They are hitting her. They are hurting her. Okay. I think only the chemist probably has like an item ability. I say, not even checking. What are your... Yeah. What else do you... Rush? Mm-hmm. Okay, I have a fun idea. Let's do this. And let's rush her down. Oh, no, that's not it. Rush this woman. Will she get knockback if I do this? She will, right? Yep, there she goes. So now my other unit can attack her. Oh, how the cookie crumbles. Okay, Ramza, tell me about yourself. Okay. I know that he has a move that he can heal people, because I just wasted it on Delita. What else, though? 23 hit points and 23 hit points both, and she has 7 HP. That's pretty rough. I think I am going to try to heal with Ramza. He's probably like a pretty great attacker or whatever, but... Okay, Delita is an asshole in this battle, by the way. He really like runs the fuck away and doesn't help. So I'm trying to determine what else can you do? You can attack items and you can defend. Okay. That's just fine. That's fine. We'll just we'll throw you somewhere. Somewhere tempting. Yeah. Like that maybe. They updated the button prompts. They did? X. What if I were to... Okay, you know what? I want to check status. He has 43 HP. She has 13. I think I should attack her. X. Attack. Get her ass. Do it now. It's over for you. Okay, we can move. We'll just be threatening, like right here. Press A to confirm instead of cross toggle. Oh, you can fix that, though. I won't be able to do it right now, but I can go in the settings. At least in the remake, I could change the button prompts. More of a Steam thing than a, you know what I'm trying to say. Basically, it's a setting that you can toggle. Is she in danger, by the way? She's like moderately in danger. I don't know if it necessitates the freaking chemist like coming over. What about this though? Yeah. Wahoo! Okay. Tell me 23. Okay. Is rushing like it doesn't do more damage though, right? Okay, this is 9 HP. Not that great. And this is 12 HP. A little bit better. Okay. Tell me something. HP amount 43. Okay, she's gotta get out. She's gotta leave. She doesn't have a lot of options. Get close to a chemist, I guess. Get thee to a chemistry. Getting a girl with 70 faith is like hitting the jackpot. Yeah, right? Like I saw that and I was like, whoa. Keep your chemist close and your enemies closer. That is... It's funny, I am using a DualSense to play this game, actually. Though it be on PC. Okay, 11. We can hang that. Eat shit. No, he's fucking killing her though. Huh. I'm so stupid. I thought this chemist was my unit. Edmund. I don't know why I thought that. Okay, 44 hit points. I'd like to know about other units around here. You have got 43 of them, and you've got 37. I mean hit points, of course. She has 5 hit points. Yikes. I'm gonna hit him. How do you like the DualSense? It's a great question. I actually spent a good deal of time customizing this controller. And I'll tell you more about it momentarily. Because I have to think about what to do in Final Fantasy Tactics. So what happened was my husband wanted to do a shell swap on his DualSense controller, and he thought that he had a spare, and I thought that as well, and he was like, oh yeah, like, okay, so what he wants to do is like, or sorry, rather, what he wanted to do was, he wanted to get, like, a transparent purple kit and a transparent black kit and, like, combine some of the, like, components, you know, make it look, like, cool. I'm not gonna move, actually. You know, cool and, like, custom, and, like, he got, like, original looking, like, PS1 face buttons for it and stuff, and, like, a clicky clicky membrane like that. And I'm kind of interested in like arts and crafts and stuff like that. So I was like, oh, let me do your shell swap. Let me do it. And I did it. And I was like, wow, this was so much fun. And I was like, do you, can I use your spare controller? Like, can I just have that? And like, can I do a shell swap and just like have the reverse shell swap version? Take the parts you didn't use and like swap those. And he was like, yeah. But problem is, we've been moving a lot in the past couple of years and couldn't find that controller. Like, we're pretty sure that we still have it somewhere, but like, we just don't know where exactly. We still haven't like unpacked quite a lot of our stuff, even though we've lived at this current place for like a year. I didn't attack, did I? Ugh, it's because I'm talking. Where's my baby? Oh, she's behind the chemist. In that case, yes. Do I have an item to use? Anyways, so I ended up buying from eBay like a used controller, used DualSense controller for like pretty cheap. So that I would have something to, like, do the shell swap onto. So anyway, very long story, but I now have my very own cool, translucent, shell-swapped controller, DualSense controller. And I hadn't really been using those controllers before this. Like, the PS5 is kind of like, I could use it. Like, I don't know why I'm so weird about it, but, like, I think of it as, like, oh, it's my husband's, like, it's my husband's console. Like, I don't use it when he's, like, out of the house or whatever. And I'm like, oh, I can't. I have to be careful. Like, it's his PS5. So I haven't used it a lot, and I had a 8-bit dough for like a very long time. I still have it, actually. I'm looking at it. So that's kind of like more what I'm used to. If you had asked me before, I'd say like, oh, the DualSense is kind of like, it feels a little bit large in your hands compared to say like, I don't know, the previous like PlayStation controllers, like 4 downwards or something. Like, I think the DualSense for the 5 is like a little bit more. Fills up your hands more. Which I wasn't really sure if I liked it to start with. And I'm frankly still not sure, but it is fine. I haven't really tried to do anything crazy with it. I just totally forgot to add like I gave like a mere sidebar to something that should have had more attention, talking about the controller swap stuff. Swapping for clicky buttons. Clicky button membrane. It's like a PCB. It's like a very papery PCB with like mechanical-ish switches on it. So I'll hold up to the mic. It's just like clicky, and they're a little bit more responsive. So I'll say this: the DualSense without the clicky buttons, awful. Hated it. Couldn't use it. Never liked to. It was like my least favorite controller ever for that reason. But with the clicky buttons, though, it's perfect. I swapped the shell and buttons on my Joy-Cons last year, and it felt like such a miserable process. Lol. It can be. I'll be honest with you. It's funny. My husband, his shell swap and like clicky button swap, like I did that, and it went relatively easy. But mine was like a nightmare. Some of the rumble wires that were soldered onto the board got like unsoldered, and like it's just like problem after problem. This thing, and like I think part of it is that like the controller was in nice visual condition, but I get the sense looking at the insides that like somebody just like left it in their car for like a couple of years or something like that. Just stuff was just like looking rough, I guess, and like the rubber or like plastic on stuff, it just looked a little like, worn out or something. Anyway, it's enough of my complaining. Enough of my controller chat, perhaps. Act, what can you do? I'm gonna wait. I'm not bothering to JP farm at this point in time. That seems goofy. I don't have the items or classes to support that. But, oh, by the way, speaking of, like, the soldered wires, as luck would have it, one of my housemates, Cece, who I mentioned in the stream, knows how to solder, so I said, like, Cece, help me, like, the rumble wires got you soldered on the left, and they said, say no more, and they fixed it for me, and they had a bit of time, so I was very thankful. It was super nice of them. I think one day I'd like to learn how to solder myself, but, this wasn't necessarily, like, a good project to try and learn that on, I think. For reasons that are like too nerdy and stupid to get into. But if you know how to solder, maybe you'll understand. So here's what's up. Obviously I can't kill this guy in one hit. I can just kill him. I should wait a little bit and see if I can pick up these dead guys' crystals. I will. Okay, see, he has 0 left before he becomes just a spirit. No, actually. I'm going to move her here. I've got other units that are closer. His name is Coaster, like the thing you put your drink on. I guess there's no A in it. It's pretty easy to pick up. It seems relatively easy, yeah. Soldering, it's a good skill to have. I've forgotten most of what I've known about it in the last 20 years. It seems like you put bits of stuff on stuff and then you heat it up a lot. That's my impression from watching videos about it. And watch out. And don't fuck up, though. It's that soldering, baby. I'll just... You know what? I'll just hunker down here. Merowyn disappeared, leaving behind a treasure chest. It feels like painting with liquid hot metal. Well, clothing. Okay. I know how to paint. That means I'll be good at it. 2 squires hitting each other. That's the game. Super easy to ruin things. That part's fun. Ugh. It's pointless for me to go over here. I'll do it anyways. She has an oddly good move stat. I think I'm just gonna slurp it. Because why not? That's it? Okay. That's fine, I guess. They can't all be winners. Delito, what are you doing? Oh, okay. Interesting. Throw stone? Yeah. You have to have experience if you want to solder really dense and tiny chips, but basic stuff like gluing a wire back to a PCB pad is simple. Yeah, that was the impression I've had. I like to watch like computers disease YouTube creators. Sorry, you might not know what that means. Computers disease, it's a phrase I use a lot in like my real life, but like maybe it's not clear. Basically, the guys who are like, ooh, like I'm a sicko, like I want to run like Mac OS on like my Android phone, or like I want to run Mac OS on my Steam Deck, or like I want to make like a CRT Game Boy. So like I've been seeing guys do soldering, and so like I get a sense that there's like insane man, sorry, not to gender it, insane soldering that's like very involved and like requires a lot of knowledge, and then there's like easier soldering, which is like what you say, like, you know, just getting your rumble wires back onto your DualSense PCB. Oh, we know about all this, don't we? Don't we, friends? Options. Cursor movement, repeat rate, multi-height toggle rate, battle prompts, display effect, names, ability messages, target colors. Ooh, okay, something odd is going on here. So when I opened this version of the game, it like completely closed the whole game down and then reloaded this. So I think that this is like in some way it's being run in like a different environment, or it's like I want to say it's being emulated, but that couldn't be right because this is like also a remake, I think. He rolled high on that one. Oh yeah, the thrown stone. Soldering seems fun. I solder little pipes sometimes, but not little tiny things. That's so cool. That's fun. Okay, let's we get the fucking idea. We get the fucking idea. Okay, I'm gonna switch back to the other version of the game. Just letting you know, there could be some weird things happening with like the video source, the audio source. It'll probably be really loud is my guess. Return! As I thought. Let me just optimize your experience. Stop mocking me. Oh, people, their cars are so loud around here. Are you hearing that? It never ends, man. Probably emulated with some ROM hacks. Doubt they had what they needed to rebuild the versions from scratch. I'm afraid you must be right, yeah. God, so loud. It's killing me. See, this is great. And you can see in this version of the game, you could have letters or you could have symbols. I've changed it to symbols since I am using the DualSense controller of mine. Something else I was going to do in here? Yes, I was going to... That should be fine, Master Volume 20. So, what happened? Did my Windows settings get fucked up? I suspect. Nope, they didn't. So, I don't know. I guess I was just like a baby and felt like it was too loud or something. So you hate cars? You like bikes, so you hate cars? Yeah, come to think of it, I saw a Reddit post that was like, they found some like War of the Lions DNA, so to speak, or like, remnants of like the Dark Knight class, which isn't supposed to be in that game. Okay, interesting. You've got to select a tile within movement range, and so we'll put you here. Abilities. Aim. Potency 2. Okay. I could shoot one of my own units. You want me to fucking kill him? Because I will. Actually, could I reset the move? Could I go over here? And can I, Nope. And can I... Nope. And can I try this? I want to hit something. I'd like to hit something one time. Okay, well, let's just get ourselves as far away as possible. I'm just gonna double check and make extra sure I can't hit that cat. I can't. Not gonna work. I probably should not have chosen 2 long-range units for this, but on the other hand, then again, maybe I should have. The searing flames! Seems like a waste to not do something, you know? Target this tile. Let's just for funsies. From the moment they are used, magics and certain abilities, such as aim, can take a little time before they will trigger. The length of time differs according to the ability. As a general rule, the greater an ability's impact, the longer it will take to trigger. Just letting you know. Okay, so this might be different compared to some other games that you played. You can, with spells, you can target nothing if you feel like. I think it's the same with attacks, even. It might hit someone or it might not. My gambit is that somebody's going to walk into that tile area. Okay, well, I fucking am wrong.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to Delita. Battle timeline, it trips me up. I expected to move upwards like Final Fantasy X. I know how you feel. The first time I looked at that, I was like, oh, it's just like Final Fantasy X, but it's not. It's my first time seeing this graphics and UI of the new game. It's kind of blowing my mind. You can swing at air if you want, yeah. I don't know, maybe like, Enter the Breach might be like that too. Whoa, did he just fucking die? Okay.
Must help the Marquis.
Marquis? You can't call it that. The AI will avoid stepping on tiles that you're gonna nuke, I can tell you that much. It's really interesting, because sometimes they didn't. Sometimes it would be so bloodthirsty that it would be... Okay, you know what? I'm gonna retry this battle. We all hate Argath. Algus. But
Reinforcements. And none too soon.
I just want to see what's possible. Could be that my guys are like... I'm just like, just try and stop me. I said it last time. It really tickles me, the little comments that everybody has now. It does add a lot for me. I'm ready. They are gonna kill his ass, dude. He's gone. He's done for. Any way for me to, like, do anything? Let me just see. Maybe there's, like, a different way I can play this. Abilities. I can throw stone. Maybe if I had moved elsewhere, I could throw stone better. Let me just see, okay? No. That's very upsetting. Can you try moving me here? Guy, how far can you throw this stone, though? See how close it is? What else can you do? Items? No. Alright. The closest I can get. Is that really the closest I can get? Like, it's... I think it is. I think actually it is. I'll go over here. Mayhap this guy can throw a rock a little farther. Throw stone? Like, sincerely, it's such a good move. At least in the base game it was. Terrible. Horrible. I may have to change classes and redo this whole thing. I don't know. Nope. It's nothing. Let me see. I'm going to try casting. Nope. It's not possible. No mercy. I guess maybe because my mage wasn't targeting a tile, he now feels safe to attack. Argath's an idiot. He is, it's true. You got me. He's so fucked.
No time to waste.
Maybe not. Maybe he's not fucked. He's dead. He could be killed. He has very little hit points, and I don't trust him, so I'm gonna try to, like, do something about that. Oh, chanting. Sacrificing HP? No. Potions, though? Yes. Your guests have really lucky stone rolls. I know, right?
It's up to me.
Claudio. Okay, this cat in the vanilla game, he ruined your fucking life. He's brutal. He's hardcore. I'm trying to think, like, what I can do about this. I think I gave all my guys item abilities, but I don't have many items, so I should wait. Let me think here. Who's worse? Okay, we got this guy. He's kind of a not shit guy. This cat has 40. How much do you have? 36. And can you tell me anything else about yourself? No, just that you're a panther. I respect it, dude. I'll just put him on the front line. I don't give a fuck. He's just fodder, dude. From what I've seen, they haven't touched his stats or levels. Yeah, that seems right. That seems right to me as well. No. The worst archer. You and Gerbold are gonna be like hitting each other in the face nonstop just to generate job points for each other. But no, I won't do that actually, but... Black magics! What if I fried everybody? Okay, hold on. Remind me? I wish they would show, like, my unit when I hover over a unit, like, to show where in the lineup they would be. Or I could fucking fry my guy to a crisp. I could. I get job points, I would. I have Phoenix down. I'm doing it. Hey, Rambro. Fodder Dude 97. Yep, that's this unit. That's his name. Check the enemies at Dorter. They have the same levels as they do on PS1, even on easy difficulty. Interesting. And yet, I'm playing on the hardest difficulty. I really don't feel like it's that hard. Or maybe not like as hard as the original even. I know about this. Maybe you don't, though. Kill. Gerbold, kill! Gerbold, the god.
No turning back.
No turning back! Yep, here's the cat. He's gonna ruin my day. Delita, you're fucking useless. We need to get you some, like, walking shoes. You're not gonna win this, dude. I could almost hit the cat. Aim. No. Can I reset my move a little bit? I'm gonna do this. No. Attack. No. Where would I go? Am I not doing this right? No, that's not gonna work either. Well, that is quite the head scratcher. I think, honestly, I might just, like, attack Delita because he's not gonna die. Like, it's allowed to target him. Couldn't you, like, check your ability of, like, targeting, you know? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm bad at this game, sorry. Reset move. Hit Delita, do it. There he is. I dare you. Get job points. Do it now.
My turn. Ready and able.
Algus feels fine. He's feeling a little too fine, if you ask me.
For anything. It's over. I have so much left to give.
Gerbold? What is Gerbold gonna do? I think Gerbold's gonna set this cat on fire. Target unit. They did increase... Okay, hold on. On hard, you take 25 to 30% more damage and deal that much less to enemies and vice versa for easy.
Ready.
Plus an extra guild to start. Everything else seems to be the same. Fascinating. Fascinating. That, I don't know if I like that. But maybe it's fine. Maybe it balances out good or something. They did increase JP gain. That's a bit of a buff. For all difficulties, that's pretty good. I mean, I suppose it, like, reduces, like, the need to grind, you know? Like, what is my current targeting ability? Okay, so move, like, 1 square. I think Delita is still in the way, though. Apparently not. Apparently it's fine. Oh, he's fucking in the way, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. How could you? Okay, I'm doing it. I'm going to use abilities. I'm going to use black magics. Watch out. You should watch out. Okay. Elevation exists, unfortunately. This unit, Gerbold, he rocks. He's so good. He's kind of like my MVP. Even though, like, I don't even think his stats are all that good, oddly enough. He's just always in the right place at the right time, doing the right amount of damage. I checked with both normal and hard, and I was getting 3 more JP than on the other versions of this game. Interesting. Interesting.
It's time.
I'm thinking. What if I just... I can't even do it. Oopsie. Oopsie. I'm in a fucking pickle. He's going to tear my archer to shreds. Like a wet piece of tissue paper.
With this new power,
Oh! Okay. The worst thing that could happen right now is for Argath to die. So I'm gonna handle this over here as Gerbold. Oh, no fucking MP! Oh. Oh, no. I've already run out. Wow, wouldn't it be interesting if I had to restart this battle?
I'll not fall here.
So poor resources? Okay, good for you, dude.
Better be careful.
Yeah, the 5% miss. Yucky. Not normal to be getting 15 job points on your first fight. I agree. That's not normal. Do it, coward.
Right.
Right.
Turn this around. No time to waste.
Girl, no! Oh shit. I need to revive some of my one unit. I need to revive my one unit. What are your abilities? Oh my god, dude. Oh god. Disaster. He's for real gonna die. Then again, I don't know if Claudian, if he was that good. Spend slightly more time. Aim +2. That puts me kind of... 8 damage! Oomba! Oh, my guy's gonna die. He's gonna fucking bite it. Gerbold. Gerbold, not like this! Do it. Do it. Whoa! Huzzah, huh? Bouchard disappeared forever.
My turn.
That's okay. I can't get that in time. What is the range on Phoenix Down? It's not that good. Can I get next to my guy? Can I throw stone? Of course.
The fruit of my labors.
Claudien! He fucking died! Oh, you piece of shit. Dude, I hate you. Whoa, what if I didn't make it?
The next move is key.
Sure, dude. He can't even grab the treasure chest. Can't even get it. Nice. Critted him. Tell me something. Ramza's not going, huh? He's not going before this. Oh, this is rough, actually. Why does my stupid shit-ass archer go? I think Ramza's gonna die. I think I might have to restart. Oh, God. Terrible. Not worth it.
Victory is mine. I see you.
Oh, thank God. No, it doesn't save me, though. It doesn't.
Press on.
Oh, okay. No. I'm not going to acquire antidote. Sorry. I'm going to live. This guy is going to get so many stones thrown at him. What? He evaded my stone. Don't evade my stone. Don't hit my mage for 18 damage. Don't do that.
I won't give up.
Good on you, Gerbold. You're a real one for that. I don't think you should be here. I think you should go away. You should wait.
I fear nothing.
Good to know. Okay, hold on. I'm still trying to understand this timeline. I don't. 1, Nathaniel. Okay, 2, it'd be Algus next. Then it'd be 3, this dead thief. Then it'd be 4, Ramza. Okay. It's numbered, so you can figure it out. Oh, pfft. Okay. That's fine, man. Throw that stone. Do it. I'm not gonna help. Actually, you know what? Gerbold. Never mind. Abilities, metal, chant on Gerbold.
Are you alright?
Actually, my job here is ogre. Obtaining clothing is so jabron. I have no MP. I can work towards getting MP as a goal. But,
I am ready.
he's ready. Wow. Do it. Wow. Oh, Algus, you piece of shit. I hate you, man. Whatever. I'll just take that treasure.
It's time.
Simply take that treasure. It would be so stupid to take this. I bet it's nothing good. Yeah. Just says it's clothing. That's not too descriptive. How much HP? 10. There's like a chance. There's a chance.
This cannot be.
This cannot be.
I must fight on.
Don't kill him. Do not kill him. Oh.
How? The next move is key.
Wait, it will not hit target. Okay.
My turn.
Throw stone. You're toast, buddy. Oh my god. This is bad. This is terrible. Do it, Algus. I never thought I'd die side by side with the worst character in the game. Or lived, rather, but...
Are you alright? I'll be fine. It is for the Marquis's safety, I fear. The Marquis? The Marquis Elmdor de Limbry was here. The very same. And to whom do I owe my gratitude? We are Knight's Apprentice from the Academy at Garreland. We may be able to help you. But first, I would hear more.
Meow, 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 meow.
Gerbold again! He was also the greatest contribution last time.
My name is Argath, a knight in His Excellency the Marquis Elmdor de Limbry's household.
A knight, you say?
He says that?
Well, truth be told, I am a knight apprentice like you.
A fellow knight in training, then. I am Ramza Beowulf, and this is Delita Hyrule, my trusted friend.
Beowulf? You're not of the Beowulfs of the Order of the Northern Sky, are you? What fantastic luck! What? The Order can help me rescue the Marquis. It must.
The Marquis is held captive.
The Corpse Brigade captured him, yes, but he still lives. We must act quickly. Should he be killed, I will lose everything. You simply must help me, please! I beg you!
Calm yourself. Who's to say your Marquis is to be killed anyway? The Corpse Brigade would not take a man alive save there were value in keeping him so. Of that, you can be sure.
There's little we alone can do against their main host in any case. If the Marquis has been taken hostage, Egros will be in an uproar. You can be sure of that, too.
Then before all else, we will report into Egros. Are we agreed?
Agreed. We'll start there.
Okay.
Lead the way!
Well, that's cute. Okay. Let's do a little...
Need something?
Well, not like that. Let's do a little settings. Let's do a little sound. Gonna do some balancing. That should make them a little more audible. Let's take a look at our guys. Probably want that JP boost. It would take up all my JP if I did this. I'm okay with that. What are your prereqs? Chemist 2. I don't really want to become a white mage. Think we're gonna be a physical guy. No. Nothing good, I'm afraid. He's an awful unit, though. I don't know what to do about that. I guess I'm just gonna have to suck it up. He can learn Blizzard, and that's about it. But you know, that's not so bad. don't think she joined us. She didn't either. She didn't either. It was all lads last time, I think. Hold on a moment.
I hear you were decorated for your first victory, Ramza. They sing your praise from on high. You do honor to our name, my brother, and to me.
I am glad.
Oh? You would not seem it.
I am. Forgive me. Your words do me far more honor than I have done you. No doubt word has already reached you, but the Marquis de Limbury's carriage was waylaid, and the Marquis taken.
Oops. Whoa, I did not mean to fast forward that.
Lend me
Just
100
moving my
men
controller,
that I might
innocent
hunt the
move.
Horsens down.
Horsens.
Please, my lord, grant me the means to avenge my fallen friends.
Mayhap your ears fail you. I said that a squad is to be dispatched. You are not a man of Galleon. Leave her affairs to those of us who are.
But, my lord...
Do not assume to beg favors of me. Let me remind you, Argath, lest you forget your place. You are but another sword, not yet even knighted. The two of you will remain here at Igros and serve among the castle guard. You needn't worry. Danger is not like to visit these walls.
My own house was once respected as highly as House Beowulf, you know? At least, until my grandfather was captured during the war, after his fortress was overrun. In hopes of saving his own hide, he divulged intelligence about our forces.
He's a big,
Positions,
stupid, shitty
numbers,
traitor.
supply routes, whatever it took, he rendered up to the enemy. He turned traitor, thinking to buy his freedom with the lives of his friends. But his freedom scarce outlived his honor. He was not a dozen paces out of the gate when the dagger found his back, killed by some common squire, no more a knight than I. One of his supposed comrades spread word of his misdeeds. My lord father would have none of it, of course. But he was the only one. Our bannerman deserted us. Our reputation ruined.
Gloom.
I suppose I had best remember my place. Your lord brother has no reason to lend ear to pleas from the likes of me.
Delete her! Tidra!
Alma! Zalbarg!
Ramza, you've come home!
It has been some time, hasn't it, Zalbarg?
I heard about Garland. They say you made short work of those brigands.
This
Now
happened to
you've
my family
truly
too,
the
says
right
yes,
to
okay,
call
fine.
yourself a Beowulf.
It's true.
Father would be proud.
Thank you, Lord Brother.
You certainly haven't changed. Gods forbid you show a bit of cheer on being praised. And you, Deleter, do not think word of your deeds escapes our ears. Your sister's been so full of pride I quite fear she might burst.
Worry not, my seams have held. Glad to see you looking so well, Delita.
And are you? Have you settled in at school?
Yes, the others have all been quite kind to me.
Would that we could speak at greater leisure, but there are duties that require my attendance. Rogues do not catch themselves.
I understand. Good luck.
Oh, we received a note of ransom from the Corpse Brigade.
What?
Something about it sits unwell with me. They are anarchists, to be sure, bent on bringing down the aristocracy. But they fancy themselves righteous, and prey only on the nobility and those in our employ. Indeed, when they took hostages in the past, they demanded only in exchange for their captured brethren. Would such as they truly kidnap the Marquis for want of coin?
Why wouldn't they? They're naught but common footpads. What would they know of honor?
One of the men I dispatched to watch them has not returned. I suspect he learned something of import and was caught for it. However, there are those who do not think some mere spy worth a search party's efforts.
Where was he last known to be?
In Daughter, the merchant city east of Galleon. Guarding a castle grows dreadfully dull. Wouldn't you agree?
Forgive us, Teacher. It seems we must be leaving sooner than we had planned.
Don't worry about me. Just take care of yourself.
I will. Mind your studies. I'll be back before you've even noticed I'm gone. Let's be on our way.
Tetra puts on a brave face, but the truth is not as honeyed as her words.
What do you mean?
So I had myself muted. I was listening to the dialogue, but Chad came down here and turns out I need to consult on a small household repair. So I'll be back in a little bit. I am still streaming though, so just sit tight. I should probably tweet again that I'm streaming. That was a long time. What happened was, the first emergency was that the handle of our Swiffer wet mop fucking broke. So Chad wrote it down and was like, how do I fix this? Or like, what do you think I should do? And it's like, well, as luck would have it, I have some plastic super glue that I bought for a different project recently. Let's use it. So we go out and we try to use the super glue, and the cap with like the nozzle just like completely breaks. Like, I can't like, it's like a screw-on nozzle, right? So the nozzle part breaks off from the screw-on part. It's just like open to the glue. So I'm trying to work really fast and be like, no, like I have a spare screw, so like, or screw-on, cap. So if I get that cap off, I can replace it. But then it was like, I can't get it off at all. So I was like, okay, fuck this, I can't do it. And then I thought like, okay, I've got other implements. Like, let me just get the glue out onto the handle. So like, I try to quickly do that with Chad. And in the process, I got super glue on both of our fingers. I got glue on like all 5 fingers on my right hand, and he got it on some of his hand too. So then we went upstairs and we were like trying everything to try to get the glue off of our hands as quickly as possible, because Chad wanted to do something that involves like using your hands, like some hobby work this evening. And I was like, oh no. So like we go up and we're trying to like dissolve it with alcohol, and like that doesn't work so good. Like it softened it up, but it didn't really help. And then I kind of like tried to do that for a while, and I was like, oh, like I've kind of like done this before, and I was like just doing what I remembered to work. So I just got after the alcohol, I got some lotion, and I just kind of like scratched gently till like most of it was off my hands. There's still a little bit on my hands, like on my pinky, but I got most of it off pretty quick. I think Chad's not having as good of luck as me. Entire household glued together. Yeah, we were a big Katamari of super glued victims. Anyway.
She has a hard time of it at school. The others tease her for being lowborn. Forgive me. I shouldn't have said anything. I'm sure you have worries enough of your own.
I liked his it was really well voice acted.
Teacher will be alright. I'm here to look after her.
Then there is naught to worry about. But mind your own limits. You can't be responsible for everything.
Huffing glue and playing video games says yes, okay, fine. Not well, huffing alcohol, huffing glue, and playing video games.
Says the brother who never fails to do any and all that is expected of him. Unless you forget, I'm no less a Beowulf than you. It'll take more than a few mean-spirited school peers to get the better of me. But please, don't lose sight of yourself, Ramza. You needn't let your life be ruled by the fact you were born a Beowulf.
Now you're starting to sound like Mother.
Ramza.
Yeah, I think the voice acting adds a lot to these scenes. I'm shocked. You stalk at the outfitter! Oh no, but I have to. Oh wait. Gotta go. I gotta go. Was there, at Egros, was there like a store? Am I stupid? Let's find out. Yeah, I was stupid. Yep, I know about this. I know about this.
How might I help you?
Good music in these stores. If you can hear it. And you can't.
Oh, you're here to sell.
That's a lot of daggers.
With after aught in particular.
A shield. We have a lot of money. I don't know. Yeah, we need these. How much are they? 1,000? They're kind of worth it.
Thank you very.
We will need some of these bad boys. Like 6, maybe 10 of them.
Are you happy? Thank you for.
Are you happy? Anything?
Nobody can use this, but I'll get it anyways. These
Are you
are
happy? Thank
okay.
you for your cut.
I really don't need to
May
buy
I
this
be,
much,
by all means.
but I'm gonna
Are you
equip
happy?
one
Thank you
gold.
for. Are you happy? Thank you very. Are you happy? Anything? May I come?
A warm welcome to you.
This music, it's my favorite music. Egros had a night-oriented store in the original. Good detail. I wouldn't have remembered that. Love that they kept the same voice acting style as FF12. Style. I'm interested to know what you mean, because like I just haven't played 12 in like a while. They're kind of like British, I guess.
Rumors, eh?
What is a Wayne? I'm gonna look this up. I just don't know. Like an innocent? Wayne. Definition. A wagon or cart. Short for Charles's Wayne. What the hell? What? A bright Charles's Wayne is also the Big Dipper. But it is also said to resemble a wagon or a cart. I'm learning so much. That's cool. Oh, the British Shakespearean kind of manner of speaking. Got it. Yeah, it's working for me okay. With the voice acting, it's good. Oh, hold on. Waynes are struck and pillaged. High-ranking officials taken at sword point, just like the Marquis Elmdor. Corpse Brigade. It is oft said that the only good brigand is a dead brigand. It is all the knighthood can do to keep the outlaws in check. Andoria the Third. This is interesting for me, but not interesting for you. But I'm gonna read it. It's hard to believe I would come across this information in a bar. Just like one drunk guy in a corner talking a lot about the 50 Years' War. Prince Leonard! So, like, I'm pretty sure that the War of the Lions is like a civil war. It's a war of like secession, right? Because it's like between Prince. Hold on, Goltana and Amdoria, but really like his mother, because he's like a baby, right? And so like the northern and southern orders like are they kind of like they're just sort of like the people fighting each other in this game. I think that's sort of like what I remember. I don't know. Don't take that as canon. You should look it up. An equal piece of name, it was in reality a defeat for Evil East because the economy was brought to the very brink of ruin. Struggling to pay reparations. This part I do remember. They go over it in the beginning because people have little money. Lions War is basically a War of the Roses. Yep, it's actually exactly that. It's nice that they just tell you now that every castle stocks night gear, yeah. Yeah. I'm kind of like, it's sort of hard to like visualize the other stuff they're talking about. The pretense to invade a neighboring province. So basically, there was a war and like the secession issues and Evil East made it bad. Okay.
Anything else I can help you with? Ah, apologies. Need anything else? Thank you.
This stuff was borderline incomprehensible on PS1. If you had like half an hour, not half an hour, I can read pretty fast, but if you had like a while to just like sit and read and be like, get used to the way that the text looks, that it's like, it's okay. Honestly, I have to give you props though, because like that is something I noticed in the intro, you know, like when the cadets are like standing and you get like that bit of text explaining what's going on in the world, like that, I actually understand that now. I feel like before it was like a little bit too abstract and like hard to pull together and be like, oh, okay, but like now they make it really clear for you, and it's voice acted, and somehow that helps too. I do not need to go to the Warriors Guild at all.
Looking to whose name would you like to change?
Okay. Gerbold! I think he has to stay Gerbold. He's too good. Atilda, Diamanda, Arabella. I haven't used her at all. The 50 Years' War ends with a lot of low-class soldiers being unpaid, so they took up brigandry. Yep.
Let me know if you need all help. Farewell.
I kind of like... If I wasn't streaming this game, I'd probably release Arabella and, like, Diamanda. I just don't see them getting... I'm crazy, though. Hold on. Let me actually look at her.
Good day to you.
Yes, milady. So who could really use the archer? He sucks fat ass because he can't move. It's a weird, potentially controversial choice, but especially considering how awful he is. But
What is it?
what is it? Aim +1. Isn't it useless to like get all of them? You should just save up all your JP till you can get like a good one. I guess it depends on your point of view. I guess it depends on your point of view. I guess it does. Trying to figure out what to do with this guy. Note the classic version. In the classic version, they included in Evil East Chronicles still uses the new translation. I do note that. I do note that. These combined with the bad growing seasons put a lot of people in a really bad position. Tic Tacs. Tic Tacs! Hey dog. No spoilers, but how are you liking Silent Hill F, dog? I've seen that you've been streaming it. I'm playing a little bit at home with Chad, but we are not very far into the game yet. It can be still handy to get varying levels of aim. Yeah, I was thinking it's like, for different situations it can be good to have some levels, but maybe not like every single one. I don't know if I care that much. Isn't concentration actually really good? Anyway, I'm sad to say he lacks job points. He lacks... You're bold. Battle boots for Gerbold? That's pretty too much. You know what though? I think he should have a different ability. This guy, is he able to use white magic? Has he been taught? Has he been taught skills? Honestly, yeah. That's kind of enough. He doesn't have that much MP is the thing. He doesn't really... What are your prereqs? Chemist 2. So just like using her at all would be good. Okay. I don't feel like I did a great job of that, but I will... I'm thinking. I feel like in this game... Do they want you to grind in this game? I kind of feel like they wouldn't like you to. I'm just gonna go where I need to go. You can see the job tree in this version. Ooh. Concentration is kind of busted with some skills. Yeah, it removes a set of negative modifiers from attacks. A lot of them become super accurate if they can't block. It works with a lot of status effect moves. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I seem to recall that it was like really good. Okay.
You can rely on me.
I can rely on you.
Ready and able.
How many? Oh no. Oh no. It's not a great idea, but alright. I'm guessing like something weird. I bet you put someone here. Okay, Atilda and Diamanda. She's level 2.
I shall do my best.
It's time.
Concentration. Okay, hold on. Oh my god, you can see the map. Yeah, I know, right? Isn't that like... You can't see units, so it doesn't really help, but it's kind of a big deal.
Such as these in the wood.
This music track goes hard, by the way. Concentration basically negated evasion modifiers, like shields and mantles, and job evasion. Some abilities are still inherently inaccurate, though. And yeah, it's a huge change. I was not sure how I felt about it when I first saw it.
Some of us prefer fiends in a wood to a dull watch in Castle Garrett, Argath.
And some of us are not so quick to jape in danger's face.
How dare you be quick to jape in danger's face? Delete a hater. Loser.
Enough talk. They come.
Ready.
Throw that stone, baby.
It's time.
The menus look nice. Yeah, they look pretty nice. I'm torn. I think they look a little too streamlined. I'd rather they looked a little bit more hear ye. I know that it's not as readable though. But either way, I say it is an improvement. Okay, let's press L2 for fun. By the way, sorry, this is very confusing, I know. Actually, that's good to know. Because it shows you like the unit. So this is like the current person's turn, next person's turn. Like it goes from the bottom upwards. Let's fucking kill this guy. I'm gonna have to do a lot of... Hold on. L1. Change display. So you can not see them if you want. Which is nice of them. Enjoy how the squares all pile out when you're choosing where to walk. You can also yes, important information, I'm going to read it from the chat. You can also retry without resetting the whole game and change jobs and abilities in the deployment screen. Yeah, these are great quality of life changes. This is very playable. I honestly do prefer it to the kind of like semi-original version. Status. You can view the job, but you can't change the job. View battlefield. Marker? No. Return to active unit. It's not really... I'm trying to see, like... Yeah, okay, so you can see that's, like, where she would move, right? Tactical view, R2. I want to see what her, targetable squares are, though. Like, before I move. Wasn't that something you could do before? Am I crazy? I did pick this up, but haven't touched it yet. Don't need more convincing to play. Don't need much convincing to play Tic Tacs game. It's a really fun game. I honestly, when I don't stream this, I think to myself like, I should play Final Fantasy Tactics. Like, it's fun. Yeah, skipping of the overworld fights, by the way, it's like great. not a fan of some of their other ports, like Final Fantasy VII or Chrono Cross. I'm so happy they nailed this one. Interesting. I'm trying to remember about even the Chrono Cross port to Steam, because I played it some. I don't remember being really, like, offended by it. I was just kind of like... I was like, yeah, this is Chrono Cross to me. Like, I can't remember what they changed. But I like that game a lot. One of my faves, by the way. 7, I didn't play that port. 8, wow. Some of the stuff they did in the 8 port to Steam, like, really sucked. It is a playable game. It is, like, enjoyable. But, like, some of the, like, graphical things. There's one, scene where, Headmaster Sid is there, and instead of giving him a character model, they just make him like a texture, and it's like really obvious. He looks like he's not a real person. He looks like you know, a strange. I don't even know. He's like a Trump wheel. He's like painted into the background, I guess is like the best way I can describe it. It's so funny. I spent a long time laughing at it when I saw it, but it's not good. They shouldn't do that. It looks like my archer's not going to be able to hit anybody. Show me tactical. Yeah. As soon as one of you moves, it's over for you. I could kill Algus, maybe. But if I were to, like, try to... Yeah, I'm not gonna... 21 damage. 18 damage. Can't be targeted. I don't think this is gonna work. Will not hit target. Will not hit target. Nope. Nope. Reset me. So in case anybody doesn't know what I'm doing, you can get job points from hitting your friends. And sometimes it's good to do that if you'd like to have some points. In particular, this archer is like not... Wow, that's so much damage. Holy shit. This archer is like not able to get a lot of job points lately.
Let me see.
So it's kind of rough on him. This is what we're gonna try. We're going to try blizzing. Atilda? Maybe he can hit Atilda repeatedly. No, that doesn't seem like a good idea. I have to at least wait till we make some progress, I think. Get your stone throwed. Throw my stone up. Get the picture. I think, yeah, the cat. 4 damage.
From strength to strength.
Do we get XP for killing Algus? You only get the normal amount of job points for killing Algus, I'm sorry to say. 8 also had the MIDI soundtrack. Okay, I'm going to read. They redid some of the character portraits. Some of them look kind of off. The AI upscaling of the backgrounds was also kind of sloppy. I think I remember about the backgrounds being a little bit like, But it's more... I think I like the game so much that I was just like glad to be playing the game in 2020, whatever. But those are legitimate criticisms. Some of these upscaling things, like, I was complaining about it bitterly in the, quote-unquote, you know, close to real original experience, like, Final Fantasy Tactics version in this game. They upscaled the opening cutscene. It looks like crap. It looks so fucking bad. They just should have left it as it was. Anyway, should get it. There's an XP penalty if you revive them and kill them again. You're kidding! I think by the 4th revive you get 1 XP for the kill. Mod the game to give the portraits googly eyes or fake noses. That would be funny. Yeah, ironically, this, I mean, other than the backgrounds, like, these character models look more like what I remember, where they're kind of, like, anti-alias looking. He has voice lines, too. No, my magic is not going to hit anyone. Alpanor? Oh no, am I cooked? Blizzard on nobody!
Leave it to me.
Delita, are you kidding me? You piece of shit. I believe it won't hit him if I target. Nope. What?
My turn.
Are you shitting me? Algus, you are useless. You are.
I see you.
I hate you so much.
My turn.
My turn. 2 hit points? I can I mean, he does get a whole entire turn. You know what? I'll kill.
It's over! I feel stronger.
We will triumph.
Alright. Hold on. I'm gonna do some stuff. They're just gonna move. Shit. Sorry, I'm trying to think of how I'm gonna handle this. Let me check the turn order too. Gerbold, then Atilda, then Crises? Naughties? If only there's a way for me to target those 3 guys. You think it is possible? Didn't I just put him in here and it wasn't viable? But I'll try. I'll be risky. I'll try something weird. That would work. Is Thunder the way to go? I think Blizzard is the call here. And we're going to say the unit. And you are going to... Okay, how much HP? 38. And you? 24. I think it's time to force these units, guest units, to do something. And I'm gonna do that by doing this. I could also push him and make his life more annoying, but I don't think that's not really gonna be meaningful. Oh no. Oh man, I'm doing bad. I'm doing bad. Yep. Gerbold.
Stronger than ever.
You're doing so slow, Gerbold.
A worthy foe.
A worthy foe? Oh no.
And so it ends.
Oil! Covered in oil! Guys, you were not helping! It's crazy! It's crazy how you don't help. Abilities. Attack. You have 5 hit points. Move. If I just moved 1 square back, would that be enough? Won't hit target because the black mage is in the way. Okay. Is it the farther away you get, the better your attack hits? Am I wrong? Okay. God, finally, do something.
I've earned this.
Wonder if you can still see what monster weaknesses. I've been having a hard time trying to access, checking monsters and enemies. Oh, here we go. What is your job? Your job is Red Panther. But his weaknesses are... I'm not sure how you used to even do that. Oh, here we go. You can look up here. If you attack from the side.